So about a month ago, I released a video unboxing one of these things brand new, and the reason that, these things are kind of a little bit special to me is because way back in the day, for those who don't know the story, I had the 8-outlet version of one of these, and I ended up managing to find a brand new one of those and a brand new one of these on eBay. And when I found them, I figured, why not buy both of them and turn them into a couple of videos for YouTube. And not too long ago, I actually found out that there were like little baby versions of this one specifically, and I just so happened to find one on eBay. I offered the seller $10, he accepted it, and here we are with it. So let's go ahead and continue this APC SurgeArrest series and take this thing out of its box. We can see that there's no cord coming out either side of it. So what I'm guessing is that it's just got like the normal plug on the back of it, and you kind of just plug this right up into an outlet. And if we go off of the serial number on the bottom right here, we can guess that this is a 1998 model. However, these ones were not affected by the recall at all. The recall only applied to the 7 and 8 series of this SurgeArrest line. Yep, and here it is right here. And this this is so cool. It really is just like a little baby version of the 7 series. Yeah, it's like it's got the same dimensions, it's got the same everything. It's just a little tiny version of this, and I think that's really cool. And it looks like I was right. If you look on the back here, this is where it would plug in, and you kind of just put it into a wall outlet this way, which I guess makes sense. It would kind of block an outlet if you were to put it into a wall outlet this way, but having it sideways is just kind of weird because then your outlets are sideways as well, but that's just how they designed it. And on the top of it, you can see the personal SurgeArrest branding that they put on this. That's also something I didn't know it would have because you couldn't see it in any of the pictures. All right, so for those of you who watched the unboxing of the two allegedly brand new 8 series versions of this SurgeArrest type deal, both of the brand new ones I got had mismatching serial numbers, and it's the same with this one. The serial number has a 1997 date code, whereas the one on the box has a 1998 serial code. So I got no idea what's going on with eBay sellers and these SurgeArrest devices, but all of them, except for one, except for the 7 series, they've all had mismatching serial numbers. This thing does actually look to be pretty freaking brand new. It doesn't look like it's really scratched at all. It's got some dust on it. It looks like it's in really, really good shape. Still just really interesting that the serial numbers, again, don't match even on this little tiny one. And this was the only one that I was able to find on eBay, new or not. This was the only one that was on there at the time I bought this. So we'll go ahead and set this off to the side for just a second and see if there's anything else in the box, and it looks like there is. We've got, what do we got? We've got some instructions, I guess. It's a road map. That's a little bit unfortunate. Okay, this is a bit interesting. I don't think this actually goes with the 3 outlet version. It's got a wall mounting guide, and this doesn't have any wall mounting holes on the back of it. As you can see here, it just plugs straight into an outlet and kind of hangs there. Oh my gosh, it's like the Craigs on Dank Pods. It's got like some information about like house antenna grounding or something like that. I don't know what this came with, but it's actually kind of neat. I might actually have to read through this whole thing later on, but yeah, I don't think this actually goes with, this little 3-outlet SurgeArrest. There was another piece of paper in here with this, and this one, it's just the product registry, but it looks a lot older than what came with the other ones I unboxed, which I guess makes sense because this is from, well, the box at least says that it's from 1998, and this does appear to be period correct for 1998. Look, they've got the big CRT with the big bezels right there. That's kind of neat. Yeah, this is 100% from the 90s. That's really cool because they don't make things like this anymore. I'll put a link to some high-resolution scans of everything it came with, including the box, in the description below, so if you're interested in seeing that, it's down there for you. And the box is empty now, so that is all that it came with. Now, before I end off this video, we're gonna have to go ahead and plug this into an outlet just to see how it looks when it's hooked up how it's supposed to be. Now, I will say the outlets in this basement are not grounded, so the building wiring fault light will come on because there's no ground, but that just means that it's actually doing what it's supposed to do. We're gonna go ahead and line this up with the bottom outlet in this case because it's upside down, just like that, and go ahead and push it in. And as I said, the upside down outlets in this basement do not have ground. But as you can see, we've got the site wiring fault actually does work, and the protection working light turns on as well. And what's nice is that this actually sits really flush up against the wall. I think that does actually look quite nice. So there you go. That's what it looks like when it's plugged into an outlet. Kind of makes sense why they have this big recess in the back of the unit here. And this little plastic pin right here actually goes into the hole where the ground prong would normally go in the outlet you're not going to use. And it's got a big enough cutout here so that most, if not all, of the outlet covers you'll come across will fit into it, and it'll sit flush against the wall. And just for the sake of doing it, here's one of the right side up outlets that we have in this basement. So I'll go ahead and plug it into this one as well. And this is what it would look like with a properly wired outlet. At first, I was like, why wouldn't they just have it go this way? But this actually makes a lot more sense. And they designed it too so that the word fault and working are vertical, and you can read them when it's plugged into an outlet. So there you go, guys. That is going to be it for yet another video in the APC SurgeArrest series here. This, again, has gone long a lot longer than I thought it would, but I keep finding things on eBay that look interesting to me, so I keep buying them up. And next week, we are going to have one more video in this series because for Christmas, my sister actually got me this thing. This is supposed to be a brand new in-box black 8-outlet SurgeArrest, and the box is different than any of the white SurgeArrests that I've ever seen, so that'll be kind of interesting. And the other thing we're going to be taking a look at next week is this. This is just another standard white 8-outlet SurgeArrest. However, if we look at the serial code on the bottom here, it's got a 1998 date code. The other one that I unboxed brand new was from 2020, so it'll be kind of cool to see, you know, a brand new, really old one of these things. And as we can see on the front of the box here, it does have those two always-on outlets, and it also has the coax protection. So that'll be coming next week, but until then, guys, that is going to be it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and as always, thank you for watching.